And a very pleasant good morning, everyone. It is Monday, December the 9th, HCIM. It is a Monday, and it is, we'll call it a 3D Monday, with the D's standing for damp, dreary, and drizzerable, which is sort of my made-up word for dreary and miserable. So it's a 3D Monday outside. I guess the one thing that is positive about this Monday morning is we're coming off of a Steeler win yesterday. The quack attack was back in Arizona yesterday. The Steelers putting together a nice win, and certainly a real nice game by Deontay Johnson as well. That rookie showing a little something extra yesterday in addition to Duck. And how about the Steeler Nation? If you watched the game, and I saw a lot of posts on social media as well, it looked like it was a home game for the Steelers. Boy, there were countless terrible towels in Arizona. So way to go, Steeler Nation, making the team feel like they had a home game in Arizona yesterday. Now, things get more interesting. 3 weeks to go in the regular season, and the Steelers play the Bills. The playoff bound Bills, Sunday night at home at Heinz Field. So that game should be pretty good coming up as well. All right, let us get to our information for today. First off, before we get to the weather information, I want to bring you to my favorite website. You know what it is. It is PittsburghWeatherNow.com. This is the homepage for everything whiteboard weather and more. This is where you can access the whiteboard weather theme song. Also, the Pittsburgh Weather Now shop. You can see it right there in the blue lettering across the right-hand side of the screen. That's where you get your whiteboard weather merchandise for the holidays. And when you scroll down the pages, you can see all of my posts. In addition to a lot of cool features, you have Martin Lawn Services, photos and videos about some of their job sites and the great work that they do, not only with outdoor living spaces, but they're also big on snow removal. So if you need snow removal help, you can give them a call. We have access to our Seven Springs mountain cam right there. Anytime you can see what's cooking up at Seven Springs. And today our sponsor spotlight takes us to Braun Bostitz and Associates all-weather wealth tips. When you click on that particular tile, it brings you here to the Braun Bostitz homepage, where you can see all of the all-weather wealth tips. These are really good tips about financial advice and whatnot to help you become more educated. Last week, we talked about 5 great children's books to teach kids about money. Never too early for that. So this is really a great resource and something that you should access. It is absolutely free. So you can visit Braun Bostitz and Associates and get educated a little more. And you can also call them or contact them online, and they will give you all of the financial information you ever needed and then some. They are wonderful financial advisors, and they are the ones that I use to plan for my retirement. So BraunBostitch.com is their websites. Here's a look at some temperatures across the area right now. Generally light rain in most locations or cloudy skies. Here's your temperature column right here. Everyone running at least in the mid-40s, even some upper 40s, but right around 44 in Pittsburgh. Butler's at 43, 48 in Latrobe, and Washington checking in at 45. And your wind column right here indicates southerly winds at about 5 to 7 miles an hour in most cases. Here's a look at your radar this morning. Not a pretty picture. Let me put it into motion here. And you'll see everything is kind of surging up from the south. It is all rain with temperatures in, again, the mid-40s. And with that southerly flow, we will continue to see more rain through the afternoon, and temperatures will bump up into the 50s today. So it will be mild. That's the good. The bad is the fact that we will see occasional rain throughout the day today. So as you're heading out the door, you can expect about 44 degrees right now, light winds, and generally damp conditions. So there you go. 49. Thank you, Jackie. 49 in Uniontown right now. Appreciate the update. I love it when you guys check in with your weather information in your neighborhoods. Keep doing that. Thanks, Jackie. All right, let me get you over to the whiteboard for this Monday morning. And again, our sponsor spotlight, braunbostich.com is where you can reach them online. Wonderful local financial advisors and advice can be had by contacting the wonderful advisors at Braun Bostich. Here's a look at your breakdown today. 45 at 8 a.m., damp and cool. 50 by noon, breezy with rain. Again, I think that breeze will be coming in out of the south, so that's going to push our temperatures into the 50s this afternoon. 54, the high temperature, rainy and mild this afternoon. In general, I think we can expect about 3/4 to 1 inch of rain over the course of the next 24 hours. So if you follow along regularly here, that should push us probably into top 4 territory for wettest years on record. Right now we're sitting at number 6, but if we get 3/4 to an inch of rain, that should be more than enough to push us into top 4 territory. There will be a cold front coming through tomorrow morning. That'll put a halt to the temperatures tomorrow. They'll be steady to slowly dropping through the day tomorrow as the rain will be tapering off, but any leftover moisture will wrap up tomorrow afternoon and evening as a few flakes. I don't think it's anything significant, anything to write home about. Just an FYI, as we head toward late Tuesday and Tuesday evening, we could see this current system wrapping up as a few snowflakes flying in the air. So that is the breakdown of your whiteboard for a Monday morning. Again, a damp, dreary, and drizzleable Monday with temperatures in the 50s. So that is the breakdown of your. It sort of feels like a Monday today. Outside of the Steeler win yesterday, everything else screams Monday. The weather and just the general feeling outside. Before I let you go, very quickly, this little brain teaser of the day. This is going to come as no surprise, but the people that are asked the most questions per hour. Think about it. Who would be asked the most questions on average every hour? I would tell you number 3 on the list are doctors. They average about 18 questions per hour. Number 2 on the list are teachers. They average about 19 questions per hour. And number 1 on the list of people asked on average most questions per hour are mothers. They are asked on average 23 questions per hour. That, quite honestly, that number seems low. I'm just saying. As always, please share Wake Up Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. Just click the little share button at the end. I would certainly appreciate it. And finally, we didn't get to these. I apologize. I'm a little out of order today. Today's National Pastry Day today, so enjoy a pastry with your coffee this morning. And born on this day, Kirk Douglas. He's 103 years old today. How about that? Kirk Douglas, 103. And Donny Osmond is 62. So there you go. A couple of birthdays. If you know somebody celebrating, those are people that they share their birthday with. I will see you coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Hope to see you then. Until then, have yourself an outstanding Monday and stay dry. Peace. See ya.